in just 12 hours, the price of XRP will begin to go up. It could go as high as $11.98 per XRP by August 3rd at 11:59 p.m. EST. Trump, who is president of the United States, said that today is very important because on August 3rd, payouts will begin. But why does that take place? Both the U.S. Central Bank and the Japanese Central Bank have said that banks will begin using XRP in the next few weeks. Both of these. The XRP system has been accepted by central banks. Also, and this is the most important part, in 24 hours, $196 trillion will be added to the XRP market. XRP could become worth $11,890 per XRP overnight if there is a supply shock caused by this huge rise in demand. These facts are so clear that Monica Long, the president of Ripple, has said so. Bank of America, which is his bank, said that they all believe in XRP. Right now, XRP is worth $0.087. When we talk about it, you should remember that. It might go up to $11,000 overnight. We've decided to work with Apple to give everyone who watches this movie free XRP. It's really very easy. Everything can be done in 5 minutes. Just like share and subscribe to the station to know when new videos are uploaded. Then click on the link in the description to buy something and sign up for Apple. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes to do this. You can buy XRP with the $100 you get. You can even, if you decide not to buy XRP, you can get your money back in cash. I really think you should do it again, though. It's just money that's not earned. Now that we've said that, let's begin seeing the movie. Taft already said that if you don't want to wait an hour for the transaction to be confirmed, you shouldn't use Bitcoin to buy coffee. It would be very expensive to do business after that. Take out your Bitcoin. Yes, that's right, the SEC is what changed the price of XRP. A lot of people seem to forget that before the SEC got involved in the crypto markets, XRP was the second most valuable digital currency after ETH. The SEC then said, hey, we think ETH is probably fine. ETH went up too. After that, they sued Ripple, which made XRP go down. This is not how our government should work. It's fair for everyone, and we all have the same chances as the first people. In this case, the government shouldn't decide who wins and who loses. We're sure we'll win in the end. Things will work out on their own. But right now, things are hard for the community. Or as you put it, the XRP family. You also like Ripple. You told us to look at that coin now. Of course. Why? Okay. Before the SEC looked into them, Ripple was the second most expensive coin. They put together this really strange case against them. And in the future, everything will run on Pi. At the moment, plus, as I already said, Bank of America did all of their business with them. They made their own safe coin. There are 83 patents that cover it. Also, some really cool things are going to come out. Okay, so here's the deal. It's true that RealFi is the place to be. In the next 24 hours, RealFi will open up the $96 trillion real estate market around the world. This is going to happen because the environment will begin making it on August 3rd, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's harder for people to open up private homes. There will be a lot of talk about where the real token will go, but everything will go through the real token and the XFP record. I'm shocked to show you the price right now because cool new things are on the way. Okay, so here's the deal. The truth is that the big money is in FI. Now, RealFi is going to open up the world's real estate market, which is worth $196 trillion in 24 hours. This is going to happen because on August 3rd, 2025 at 11:59 p.m. 5 Eastern Standard Time overtime, the environment will start making it harder for people to open their own homes. It will be talked about a lot where the real token will go, but everything will end up in the XFP ledger with the real token. As you can see, the price has gone from 3 cents to over $950 in just one night. It has hit a size of $65,000 with about 1% of the total $650 trillion pumped into the ecosystem. What they have is only $50 million for part 1, which doesn't mean anything, so this makes sense. Supply shock could happen. To see this, think about XRP XP. It can only hold 100 billion. That's a sign if you compare a real token to any other token, like Solana in a different real world. This coin payment is the best value for money. It's only 4 cents and is recorded in the XRP log. When you look at the buyers, this doesn't mean anything. There are only 2,000 of them, which shows how new the idea is. It's been there for about 2 months. People made hundreds of thousands of dollars back then because this thing went from having no value to being worth about 3 or 4 cents, which is a very strong sign. But this is just the beginning. It's going to go up to the thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars, which means that if you spend $1,000, you can make over $1 million. Imagine that you have $10 million. You want to get $100 million from the chance of doing that again, but this time in a world without money. It's dangerous to work in crypto, but you need to. If you have $100,000, that could make you $100 million. Just to be clear, they're 100% KYC. That's a perfect score for KYC. BNet gets a score of 100% at the top of the list, where there is little danger. Once more, this is a very strong move. I mean, even the amounts of pushback and support. There was a lot of support and almost no resistance. It's clear how big this is. The chart is almost ready to break out. Think now. Think about this. All of these options are backed by a big company called RealFi, which helps people with their money and real estate needs. If you accept this letter, all of the money will be sent to the mass troops. That's fine. I think everyone gets it. But know this, the number of yes votes will pass the 100 mark. It might be 1,000. You'll know that the utility beads are there when you see another taker letter coin. The base project will bring in a huge amount of money. The money will be moved around. If the money has a vertical quantity, you should always know that the real token will go through the roof and cost tens of thousands of dollars. But that extra piece can add up to $1,000. And even though it says $100, the real coin will probably be worth a lot more than that. That is, if you bought the real ticket early, you could get a lot more money. It went through the roof. I want to say it again. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not a study session for a financial planner. I already said that this is just my opinion and not financial help. This is true for XRP and all the other tokens we talked about. This is just something I'm telling you to get you to study. That's why I brought it up. Study because you don't want to be that person who didn't study because they were too lazy. The price of real tokens has gone from 4 cents to $500 in one night, and everyone wants to know if you bought it. No, I wish I had done my research first, you'll say. You want to be known as the person who took the time to do their. Do research. The price went through the roof if they did decide to buy real coin. You thought about it, made a choice, and now your bag is full. Okay, you know what? You'll think if the price drops after you've put money into it, you'll think, okay, you know what? If you decide not to buy again and the price goes up, who cares? You ask. I looked into it. Have fun. To sum up, you should do your homework because this is very important. I believe this big project will add something new to the world, especially when it comes to more fun. You can choose what you want as long as you know what you're talking about and have studied. One example is that the numbers show that bulls are in charge.